Hello everybody, welcome to my video. Today we are playing the Gangplank champion character in League of Legends. This is of course in the Gangplank Chronicles series that I work on for many months, days, weeks altogether. It combines to in sort of in a way make the enjoyable experience for the viewer. Or does it? Maybe we will never know on this episode of trying to learn new accents for becoming a better linguistic actor, but then maybe just switching back into a normal speaking voice. That's right, my favorite newest segment here on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel, Experience Extraordinaire. I'm not going to repeat the name of it, but we all know what it is. Alright, welcome to the Gangplank Chronicles. This is a series where we play our, what is this now, 4th ranked games? We've picked our 4th ranked champion to be playing here in ranked, okay? And it's Gangplank, and he's really, you know, doing the dirty, okay? I am not able to do the dirty on him, clearly. You know, just dying under tower to a freaking Sejuani gank, and she doesn't even have to ult. However, it is all one gigantico learning process, which is good and not good at the same time. Maybe. Anyway, Gangplank Chronicles, we are picking up a new champion in the form of Gangplank and trying to learn him and seeing what happens. That's basically the gist of it all. And essentially, we try to see what happens in a way that where we could bring some sort of value to the mix of it all. You know what I'm talking about here? Like entertainment value or educational value, informational value, some kind of value, you know? That's what it's about, you know? It's about that high value. Like, listen, if you could get a king-size memory foam mattress for a penny, first off, you might think to yourself, oh, it's too good to be true. Oh, it's also too good to be true that you're wasting your Gangplank passive on a Wukong clone. Huh? What you doing, Dakota? And then I would say to you, I've made a grave mistake. A grave mistake. Dead man walking. All right, Sejuani thinking she could gank me, dude? Think about who I am and then think about who you are. Well, I'm the... You like that flash? That's a new Gangplank strategy I'm working on here when I lane against Wukongs. I will actually flash at Wukong, but I'll be slightly out of range so that I can bait out his clone. You see what I'm getting at there? Tell me that's not a good strategy. Tell me that's not extraordinarily useful. Luckily for me, Sejuani did not have ultimate there because I had used my rancid orange to bring myself hit points and freedom of movement. She did not ult me after the fact, so I was able to escape almost completely unscathed. In the end, Wukong is like, hey guys, I'm Wukong. I'm really going to try to sweeten this brush and one-shot a Gangplank. But then I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen, dude. Look at my build. Look at how much health I've got in my build, right? I've got the glove. I've got the red fist of fury, and it brings me a shield of justice. Also, I think I'm much more ahead of him in farm. That's one thing I'm learning and loving at this rank of... what rank am I? I think this is... yeah, this has got to be top 5 challenger at the moment. Yeah, that's it, guys. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, do not fear. Okay, but what I'm finding is that these farm champions are really meshing with one of my favorite playstyles, which is to look at the map and try to pick up gigantic side waves because nobody else is doing it. And here's the thing, here's my theory, my working theory, okay, my working hypothesis, right? The null hypothesis of my sort of scientific method on League of Legends side wave theoretical decisions, okay? Hear me out. If you got a giant side wave that is preparing to walk into your tower and die to your tower, you should go pick it up. Because that money and experience is guaranteed, okay? And let's say it's like 2.5 waves of minions. That's, well, how much gold is that? 250 gold? I don't know. Maybe 300 gold? Guess what? That's the amount of gold that you would get from a kill. And that's guaranteed gold if you just walk to the tower and CS the minions. On top of that, you'll get more experience than if you were hunting for a kill. So you become a higher level, which also gives you a bigger advantage. Which is what it's all about. That's what it's all about, dude. It's just about gaining an advantage. So you have this guaranteed gold and guaranteed experience that's just waiting at the tower for you to be there. And all you have to do is walk there. That's it. Okay? It's not like a kill where you might have to outplay an enemy. or catch somebody if you're lucky enough. No. This is guaranteed side wave gold and experience waiting for you. On top of that, you prevent tower damage. If you got a big wave crashing, maybe that wave's going to do half your tower's HP. And that's a problem if you think about objectives. And you should. Anyway, long story short, that's why I like to catch side waves. But here's a reason why I do not like to catch them, okay? And I think this is a powerful reason for the rank that I'm currently at, which between you and me is secretly not top 5 challenger, okay? The reason to not catch side waves is that as soon as you arrive at the side lane, your team will find a way to fight a 4 versus 5. So much of the time. And oh boy, is that not a good feeling. But oh boy, is there not really much you can do about it. I've tried, you know, pinging the side waves. I've tried saying in chat, mentioning it, that I'm going to pick up a side wave, you know, don't fight, play safe, you know, maybe they have a Zac and I say, play back from the Zac initiation, right? He has a long initiation range. All of that serves very little purpose. Your teammates work on a parallel wavelength. I don't know what it means, but I'm saying it, okay? Just go with it. Just go with it. Imagine that it means what you know that I want it to mean, okay? So that you could be like, wow, Dakota is so profound. I love this. I love this statement that he's making. You know? It's not just a statement about League, it's a statement about life. Because League is an allegory for life, dude. So just relax, kick back, and pick up the side waves. And then pray that maybe this will be one of the times that your teammates don't fight a 4 versus 5. Or, because this is definitely 100% not top 5 challenger, pray that if your teammates do fight a 4v5, they'll win it. Because numbers advantage, it only means so much at this rank. Let me tell you something, okay? I'll tell you something about something. That wave clear, 1608 crit on just all the minions. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. The build on Gangplank is one of my concerns. I feel like I'll leave this here for you guys to think about. Maybe you can help me out down in a comment. I would love to read about your comments. You know, give me some Gangplank build advice right here, okay? I've been going Triforce, and I've been liking it. Then I've been going into the Red Glove of Doom and Destiny, aka the RG of D&D. And I've been liking it. But then when I go into my next item, whether it's a crit item like IE, or whether it's a armor reduction item like, what is it called? It's first in my inventory slot there. I just used the active Ghostblade, you know? Whatever my third item is, I feel like I don't really bring the damage to the table that I need to have. You know what I'm talking about? And then I feel like that extends. That extends throughout the game. You know, like I never catch back up. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe it's the build. Maybe it's something in my philosophy. For example, my philosophy of catching sidewaves. Maybe that's not the game plan here. You know, if teams really do fight 4 versus 5 as much as I think that they might, maybe the game plan is to be grouped up more than I should and just give up this free golden experience because that is the meta of the rank I am at. Maybe that's the game plan, you know? Because maybe what's happening is that I am getting as strong as I think that I should be, but I'm not able to convert it because the enemies are gaining advantages over my teammates in 4 versus 5s. They're able to take towers and objectives, and they're able to win fights. Maybe that's the case. So then, even though I'm as strong as I think I should be, the enemies are stronger than I think they should be, so they're more able to deal with what I bring to the table. And that's always a possibility. Well, not always, okay? It's sometimes possible. Other times, not so much. For example, if you're cooking some scallops, right? 45 seconds, you know, in a hot pan, flip them, 45 seconds, and that's it, you're done. You just want to get that color on them, make sure they're cooked through, you know? Then maybe it's not really even relevant Gangplank builds, you know? Like, what relevancy does a Gangplank build have to cooking scallops? That's the core of the problem I'm asking about here. You know what I'm talking about here? Or any fish, for that matter. Would you call a scallop a fish? I don't think I would, but I don't know the word that I would use for it. By the way, Sejuani does not take damage from Gangplank. I'll tell you that right here. Like, we're chasing her down. Oh boy, I am full items. I got teammates behind me, and it takes 4 of us chasing her for a multitude of seconds. And we finally get her. I've had games, though. By the way, if I wasn't full build, it would be more instructive as to the point I'm trying to make here. For example, if I had just 3 items, Sejuani would not take damage. Okay? Look at, yeah, look at, yeah. Look at, look how. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, look at, look at, ooh, look at, ooh, look at, ooh, look at, ooh. Look at, look at, look at, look at, look. Gotta look at a thing, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Gotta look at a thing, ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba. And when you're looking at the thing, you say that the 0 at the die into the Gangplank Q. And you're looking at the thing, and Sejuani's stuck in the bedroom, girl. But you gotta remember that you cannot damage her. And when you think about this, and we can't escape it away, Alicia, that is okay. And then you get how you say it, how you leave yourself, but not today. But still you right. 600 farm at 60 minutes, by the way, which is looking like a moot point. You know, I was full build at 400 farm. So what am I doing here? Well, all I'm doing here is maybe just trying to be a good Samaritan, you know? Like, why am I at this side wave? Maybe this is something that I could learn from, you know, watching the video in post, right? I'm at a side wave. There's a big heck of a muck of a baloney going on, right? You've heard the phrase, heck of a muck of a baloney? Yeah, that's what's going down. And then I teleport in a little bit late, but I still get there, dude. I'm freaking Gangplank. I do what I do. When I don't crit, it makes me sad. Yeah, deep down inside, sure, I get sad. What's up? Sometimes people get sad. Listen, having emotions is part of being human.